Hello! Welcome to math! Today for our math lesson, what we're going to do is we will represent and solve addition word problems. And how we're going to do that is we will use manipulatives to model and solve a word problem. This is important so we know how to make a model in order to represent a problem. Before we start today's lesson, we're going to go ahead and review some vocabulary words, and I'm going to go ahead and introduce two new vocabulary words to y'all. Let's get started. Our first vocabulary word you've seen plenty of times. It is add. So when we are adding, we are joining. So when we are adding, we use our plus sign. So we have our plus sign. We are adding, joining. Next, we have subtract. When we are subtracting, we are separating. We are taking something away. So right here we have 3 dogs and we take away 1 dog. So we are subtracting. When we are subtracting or separating, we use our minus sign, our subtraction symbol. Then we have total. Oops. Our total is the amount we have of objects all together. So right here, our total number of ducks is 4. That is our total. Next we have sub. Sub. When we have an equation, a number sentence, or a math problem, we always want to solve it. We are trying to find the difference or the sum. We want to solve it to find the total. And our first new word is strip diagram. Let's say it all together. Strip diagram. One more time. Strip diagram. Woohoo! So in our strip diagram, we have part, whole. What does that mean? Is when the whole is unknown, add the parts. So what are we doing? We are adding the parts. So P plus P equals whole. Part plus part equals whole. Right here. So when our whole is unknown, that's why we have a question mark, because we don't know our whole. We are able to add our parts together in order to get our whole number. So part plus part equals whole, which means this helps us with our addition problems because we are adding the parts together in order to get the whole. Our new vocabulary word, our second new vocabulary word, is equal. Our equal sign. This is our equal sign, and it's a symbol that means is the same. So 6 is equal to 6 because they are the same number. They have the same value. So 6 is equal to 6. Equal sign. Let's go ahead and look at a word problem, which will help us practice using our new vocabulary word, a strip diagram. Let's go ahead and look at this word problem. We're going to go ahead and read it all together. There are 6 bluebirds in the tree. 3 redbirds join them. How many birds are in the tree? Okay. So we can go ahead and look at our first number. So our first number is 6. So there are 6 bluebirds in the tree. How many bluebirds? 6. So I'm going to go ahead and represent 6 bluebirds with 6 linking cubes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 linking cubes, in order to represent my 6 blue birds. Right here, where it says draw, I'm going to go ahead and draw 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for my 6 bluebirds. And in our strip diagram, let's go ahead and refer back to our vocabulary word, our new vocabulary word, strip diagram. We have a whole, part. So we have one part, which is 6 bluebirds. So we do have a part because we don't know the total number of birds yet. So we do have one part, which is 6 bluebirds. So I'm going to put 6 right here. 6. Let's keep reading. And 3 red birds join them. So how many red birds join them? 3. So I'm going to go ahead and represent that with 3 red linking cubes. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 red linking cubes for my 3 red birds. So now I'm going to draw 3 circles for my 3 red birds. And now we have our other part, 3 red birds. Right? We have our 3 red birds. So that is another part of our strip diagram. So I'm going to put 3 right over here. What are we doing in this word problem? Are we adding? Are we joining? Or are we separating, subtracting? It says 3 red birds join them. How many birds are in the tree? So in the problem, we want to know how many birds are in the tree. So we are adding them. So if we are adding them, that means we are joining them together. So let's go ahead and count it all together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many birds do we have in the tree? 9. So I'm going to go ahead and put 9 purple linking cubes in order to represent the total number of birds in the tree. There are 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9. So how many birds are in the tree in total? 9. So if we refer back to our vocabulary, our strip diagram. So we have part plus part. So 6 plus 3 equals our whole number, which equals 9. So 6 bluebirds and 3 red birds equals 9 birds in the tree. So our answer right here is 9 birds. And when we want to explain our answer, what did we do? What did we do with the 6 bluebirds and 3 red birds? We added them. So I'm going to say I added 6 bluebirds and 3 red birds together. So I added 6 bluebirds and 3 red birds together. That is what we did with our word problem. And we are able to represent it with our strip diagram. Our word problem, we had 6 bluebirds and 3 red birds. So for our addition strip diagram, we have to add part. So we add our 2 parts in order to get our whole, which we can see on our vocabulary word. So we add our two parts in order to get our whole. So I'm going to go ahead and put 6 plus 3 equals our question mark, because we had 6 bluebirds and 3 redbirds, and we wanted to know how many birds are on the tree. So we are adding with our plus sign. So we can go ahead and draw a strip diagram. So we have We have 6 bluebirds, and this is one part, so I'm going to put here our part. And then how many redbirds did we have? We had 3 redbirds. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a red square in order to represent our 3 redbirds. So this is our other part. And we are adding both of the parts. So we are adding them together. So part, and our whole, we didn't know. So we didn't know the number. We didn't know the number of birds on the tree. So we have a question mark with our whole. So this is our whole. So we have our part, which equals our whole because we are adding the part. So if we add 6 plus 3, we are able to get, how many birds did we have in total? 9. We are able to get our whole. So this is 6 plus 3 equals how much we have. And then 6 plus 3 can get us our whole. So this is our strip diagram for our addition problem. For addition. For your first assignment for today, you're going to need your journal and a pencil. So if you don't have that, you can press pause on this video now. And what you're going to do when you have your pencil and your journal, you're going to divide it in half. And we're going to go ahead and write down strip diagram. Strip diagram. We're going to write that on one section. And then we're going to write equal sign. Equal sign on the next section. Once you have strip diagram and equal sign, then you're going to go ahead and draw the pictures for strip diagram and as well as equal sign. So you're going to draw these 2 pictures, which are also on the slide. So you're going to draw these 2 on your journal, and that's going to be your first assignment. For your second assignment, your last assignment, you're going to go ahead and complete this word problem just like we practiced. So you're going to read the word problem. You're going to draw your word problem. So you're going to draw your birds. And you're also going to practice drawing the strip diagram just like we did in our lesson. You're going to write your answer and also explain your answer right here at the bottom. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and turn it in to your teacher in Google Classroom. Hope you have a great day. Bye!